Bright Tuty. Every student matters.
It says find the sum in each of the following. Okay, so we are going to add these decimals without using the place value chart. Let us simply add these numbers. This is a very simple question and we just have to be a little careful with the decimal points that they need to line up. Okay, so it is, let's write these numbers one under the other, taking care of decimal point. 0.007, 8.5. Then look here how I'm writing the last one. It is 30.808. So 30.08. Is this clear how we have written these numbers? Just be careful that you write the numbers. The decimal point should be exactly where the other one is so that they all line up together. And then whatever numbers you have on the left and the right side, they go just under the other as you can see on the screen. So here the 7 comes here. Then because we are just keep on adding the numbers. So 0 added to 8 is 8. 5 added to zeros as 5, and here comes 8 and here comes 3. So the answer is 38.587, right? Let us do the next one. It is 15 point. So it is 15 point nothing, right? It's a whole number itself. So we are just writing, I'm just erasing this little line here. Okay. Yeah. So here it is 15. And we have got no number after 15. So it's not a decimal point after it. So what we can do, we can put a decimal point and put 2 zeros if we want to. All upon us. If you want, we can put 3 zeros. Won't make any difference in the number. Okay. Now the next number is 0.632. So 0 will go here because point needs to be lined up. And here we have 632. Then we have 13.8. So it is 13.8 and then we put the zeros, right? So now we need to add them. So 2 added to zeros is a 2. Then we have got a 3. Then 8 added to 6 is 14. Then 5 is 6, 7, 8, 9. And then we have got a 2. Right? And here we have got a decimal point. So what is the answer here? The answer is 29.432. Clear? Let's try some more questions. These are all very simple questions. Just little care that you take and then you are good with it. So now let's do this. It is 27.076, 0.55, 0.004. If you want, you can put zeros here after the decimal point so that you can make them into a like decimal number. So 6 plus 4 is 10. So here comes the 0. Here goes the 1. 7 plus 1 is 8. 8 plus 5 is 13. So here goes the 1. Here comes the 3. 5 plus 1 is 6. Then a decimal point is there. Then we have a 7 and then it's a 2. So it is 27.630. The next one is 25.65. Then it is 9.005. Then it is 3.7. Let's add them. You can put a 0 after 6, 5 and you can put 2 zeros after 7. Just to be careful that you are adding the numbers, the hundreds with the hundreds, tens with the tens, right? This needs to be very much careful you need to be with. So here it's a 5. It's a 5 again. Then it's a 13. Then it's 9 and 6 is 15. 16, 17, it's 8 here. And then it's 3. So it is 38.355. Okay. Moving ahead. Let's write these numbers. 0.75. Then it is 10.425. Then it is 2. Right? Look how we have written the 2 at the ones place. And if you want, you can put the decimal point and put the zeros as you wish. It's all upon you. So now here 5 and 0 gives 5. 5 added to 2, it gives 7. 7 added to 4 gives 11. And then 2 added to 1 gives 3. And then 13.175. The next one, it is 280.69. It is 25.2 and that is 38. Okay, if you want, you can put a 0. It's all your wish. So here comes 9, 8, 13, 10, 13, 14, and 3. Right? So this is the answer when you add these numbers. Clear? Moving ahead to a word problem. Here it says Rashid spent rupees 35 and 75 paise, or we can read this as rupees 35.75 for math book and rupees 32.60 for science book. Find the total amount spent by Rashid. Right? So Rashid spent on math book is equal to rupees 35.75. Then on science book it is 32.60. And what do we need to find? We need to find the total amount that he has spent in rupees. When we add these two numbers, if we add these two numbers, yeah, so it is 5 here, then it is 13, 6, 7, 8 and 6. So the total that we have got is 68.35. So this is the total amount that Rashid has spent on buying the math and the science book together. Moving ahead, it says Radhika's mother gave her 10 rupees 50 paise and her father gave her 15 rupees 80 paise. Find the total amount Radhika has got by her parents. So mother gave rupees 10 and 50 paise. Then we have got father gave, again in rupees it is 15.80, right? So we need to find the total. So total amount that she's having is in rupees, and we add these two numbers and what do we get? It's a 0, it's a 3, then it's a 6 and this is a 2. So it is 26.30 rupees, or we can say 26 rupees and 30 paise in total. Now it says Nasreen bought 3 meters 20 centimeter cloth for her shirt and 2 meter 5 centimeter cloth for her trouser. So find the total length of cloth brought by her. So we can write length of cloth for shirt is equal to, how much is it? It is 3 meters and 20 centimeters. Now what is the conversion from meters to centimeters? There are 100 centimeters and 1 meter, right? So if it is 20 centimeters, it will be 20 over 100, right? So we can write this as 3 meters, and in meters if you are writing, it is 0.20 meters. I hope it's clear. We have divided 20 by 100, so the answer is 0.20. So we can write this as 3.20 meters. Now whatever I'm writing the next, I'll write it directly into the meters itself. Okay. So the total length of cloth for trouser is equal to, it is 2 meters and 5 centimeters. So 5 divided by 100 is 0.05, right? So it is 2.05 meters. Now what do we need to do? We just need to simply add these two numbers in order to find the total length. This is the total length of the cloth, right? So it is 5, this is 2 and this is 5 again, and this is in meters. Clear? Now question number 5, it says Naresh walked 2 kilometers 35 meters in the morning and 1 kilometer 7 meters in the evening. How much distance did he walk in all? So again, it's with different units we have got. So it's in kilometers and meters. So we know that in 1 kilometer we have got 1000 meters, right? So let's write it down here. Naresh walked in morning So in the morning, it is 2 kilometers, 35 meters. So we can divide 35 by 1000. It will be 0.035, right? So let us write it here. It is 2.035, and I'm writing this in kilometers. I've converted the meters to kilometers. Then the next one is in the evening, right? In the evening, he has walked 1 kilometers and 7 meters. 7 divided by 1000 is 007, and this is now in kilometers. Now what is the total distance he has traveled? So the total distance that he has traveled is equal to, adding the numbers, 7 plus 5, 12, 4, 0 and 3 kilometers. If you want, you can write this number as that Naresh traveled, or we should write Naresh walked 3 kilometers and 42 meters in total. So this is the total distance that he has traveled. Okay, moving to the next one. It is Sunita traveled 15 kilometers, 268 meters by bus, 7 kilometers, 7 meters by car, and 500 meters on foot in order to reach her school, right? So how far is her school from her residence? So residence is home. So Sunita traveled by bus is equal to, it is 15 kilometers and 268 meters, right? So how can we convert meters to kilometers? Dividing it by 1000. So it is 15.268, and this is in kilometers. Now how much by car? So by car she has traveled 7 kilometers and 7 meters. This is again in kilometers. So we are just dividing 7 by 1000. Then the rest is in meters, that is on foot. So let us write on foot she has traveled. It is 500 meters. Nothing is given in kilometers. So 0.500 kilometers. Right? Now let's add them all together. This is 7 plus 8 is 15. 6 plus 1 is 7. 2 plus 5 is 7. 7 plus 5 is 12. 1 plus 1 is 2. So the total distance that she needs to travel from her home to school is 22 kilometers, 775 kilometers it's written. So right, so how we can write this in the other way is that we can write it as 22 kilometers and, or even if you don't write the and word, it's not important. So it is this much and 775 meters. So either ways it is correct how you need to write it. Let's do the next one. It says Ravi purchased 5 kilograms and 400 grams rice, 2 kilograms 20 grams of sugar, and 10 kilograms and 850 grams flour. What is the total weight of his purchase? Now let us see how we are going to do this question. If you want, you can directly convert the numbers into decimals at first, or else what we can do, we are just adding the kilograms first and the grams together. Okay, see how we are doing this. So Ravi purchased rice, that is 5 kilograms and 400 grams. Leave it as it is. Then we have got sugar. It is 2 kilograms and 20 grams. Then we have finally got flour. It is 10 kilograms and 850 grams, right? We need to find the total weight of it. Let's find the total weight. So we are just adding the grams together. Now look at this carefully. Don't give the number to the next number. Like grams remains with the grams itself. So 0, 0, 0. 5 and 2 is 7. And 8 and 4 is 12, right? and this is in grams. So grams added to the grams itself. Now let's add the kilograms part. So it's 15, 16, 17 kilogram. So it is 17 kilograms, 1270 grams. Now can you write 1270 grams in kilograms? How we can do this? 1270 grams is basically 1000 grams plus 270 grams. Is that right? And what is 1000 grams? It is 1 kilogram. So 1 kilogram plus 270 grams, right? Now let us just add this 1 kilogram extra into the 17, or let's write it here that we have already 17 kilograms. We have this, and then instead of 1270 grams we are writing 1 kilogram. This is what we have got from here, 1 kilogram and 270 grams. Now getting the kilograms together, it is 18 kilograms and 270 grams. I hope this is clear. It's the other way that you can work the answer. It is also correct whatever way you prefer. I usually prefer to directly convert the numbers into decimals before adding them. Okay, or the other way is that you add the grams and kilograms together and then you convert the gram part, if it is more than 1000, into the kilogram, and then you get the answer. Okay, either ways you are correct.